Hello everyone, this is Fortuna and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is not on skincare, so I'll be dropping some random videos in between just to take some break from skincare. So today's video is on how to survive a hostel or real talk about hostel. This is a requested video, so I thought I should do it because I have lived half of my life in hostel. It's like my second home. So who is better than me to explain you how to survive a hostel? I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, in some places the lockdown has started again and it's quite concerning. Please guys, follow the rules, take care of yourselves so that we can get back to our normal lives. So this year, whoever is joining the hostel for the first time, this is for you. So the number one point you have to remember is you're gonna be the sole owner of yourself. Sounds great, right? सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है, but करना बहुत ही मुश्किल है. First of all, the most difficult thing is you have to manage yourself. Trust me, you will understand that how difficult is it to manage yourself. So when you go to hostel, you have to take care of everything which you own and remember everything which you have. There are so many small things which you don't realize when you're at home, like your parents will wake you up in the morning, they will ask you to get ready, mom will be ready with the breakfast, and these things won't happen if you're in hostel. You have to get up by yourself, you have to get ready. If you want that washroom, if you want to get ready on time, you have to grab that washroom for yourself, and so that you can get ready early and go to your college and attend your classes. Most of the times we will not have breakfast, we'll just run to the class and we will miss breakfast. You should never miss the very first meal of the day, especially when you're in hostel, because I know there are many items which you don't like in the hostel, and you will eat very less when compared to at home. If you're gonna do that every day, you'll lose the balance. Try to get up early, get ready, have some breakfast, and go to college. Number 2, make friends. This is very important. Don't rush to make friends and don't be too shy to talk to someone. If you're going for the first time, you will be very scared, thinking that सामने वाला क्या सोचेगा अगर मैंने कुछ बोल दिया तो. It might feel awkward. I mean, you don't have to think all those things, darling, because जो सामने वाला जो बंदा है ना, that fellow is also new. उसको भी कुछ नहीं पता है, and he might be also thinking the same thing. So just try to keep that awkwardness behind and try to communicate. You can be choosy about picking your friends, because always remember to try to keep good people around you. Especially try to know your roommate. Have their numbers always saved. There may be some time in the room when you all are there and you can talk on the common points, or you don't know on what topic you might become friends. Maybe you have similar dislikes, you never know, right? And at the same time, don't encourage toxic people. If there are some people who might be disrespectful to you, or people who are bullying others, don't encourage that, or something which जो तुम्हें पसंद नहीं आ रहा हो and the people around you are doing or asking you to join them, then just straight away say that it doesn't agree with your values or beliefs and you don't want to do it. Even if you have that 1 or 2 friends who are very good, it's enough. You don't have to have a big gang of 10 or 15. Next point is be polite to the wardens. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this. I have a bad history with my wardens. I never used to scold them or not, but I never used to like them. Never. So now I understand, see, wardens are also people and they have to manage the whole hostel. So that is the reason there are certain rules for the hostels to, when it comes to time, when it comes to bringing people into your rooms and all these kind of things. So be respectful to those rules. If they are not too much, because they have to manage 500 kids like you, so it's kind of difficult for them. I don't know if everyone can do that. There are some people who can literally butter up the wardens and all. I won't say that is a bad thing, because that's really gonna help you especially like your warden and the one who manages the mess, and you might have that tuck shop in your college or you're nearby your hostel, the tuck shop wali didi or bhaiya jo bhi ho, like have friendly conversations with them. I have a good relationship with the auntie who is in kitchen. Sometimes if I want something, she will just make it for me. So, those are like small extra benefits you will get. And apart from these, you have to learn how to adjust. This is the key to survive in a hostel. Adjustments are necessary when you're in a hostel because this is not your home where you can pass a command and हाजिर हैं and ऐसा नहीं होता है. And I'm not asking you to adjust for everything. When you communicate with your roommates, especially try to know in what are the conditions they are comfortable in and what kind of conditions you have. Especially the problem comes when it is like night sleeping time. Sleeping hours differ. Some people like to pull out an all-nighter. Some people like to sleep early. So at these times, try to communicate and try to tell your concerns, and especially people who likes to pull an all-nighter, it's better you guys have a table lamp. Try to have your own headphones. You don't want everyone in the room to like lose their sleep because of you.
왜 내가 네가 보는 핸드폰 드라마 프로와 너가 듣는 음악 취향과 네가 즐겨보는 TV 영상 클립의 모든 내용이 다
그래, 야,
See, sometimes you might be thinking it's okay, fine, I will adjust for her, and it is happening again and again. You don't have to adjust every time. If it is becoming too much for you, like you can't adjust it, then tell them that this is what is happening, I can't go on like this. Then you guys might have a solution or something. So there are sometimes you're gonna fight. Fights happen because you might not agree on the same point, और ऐसा कुछ कर दिया हो जो तुम्हें पसंद ना हो, चिल्ला दिया हो. The most important thing is you have to keep a control on your emotions, especially anger. I mean, चिल्लाने से कुछ नहीं होता है. दोनों चिल्लाओगे और बात और ज़्यादा बढ़ेगी. So it's better you guys sit down and talk, especially when you fight with your roommate. Try to calm down and get back to talking terms as soon as possible, because living with that tension in the room when you are not talking with the roommate is not at all good. Especially don't bitch about your roommates anywhere out. Room की बातें room में ही रखना and बाहर की बातें बाहर ही रखना. Try not to mix them. Try to solve in between you. If you both have a common friend and you can make them sit down and understand your problems, that is completely fine. Hopefully that person is someone who is sane enough to listen to your problems. मतलब चाहे कुछ भी हो, तुम settle नहीं कर पा रहे हो, then you might consider changing room. Yes, I mean sometimes you have to, like, don't do it like the very first time when you are unable to adjust and all. Before you change the room, remember that if you can be able to survive the next room too. So the next most important thing is food. Yes, so when you move to a hostel, this is the huge change and you have to eat to survive, and hostel food is nowhere near to your home food. Be prepared that you will not have that tasty food which your mom makes. There are some people who might be like, घर पे ये अच्छा नहीं बना, ये अच्छा नहीं बना है. तुम लोगों को अब समझ में आएगा कि actually वो बहुत ही अच्छा था जो तुमने छोड़ा उस दिन. I remember when I first went to hostel and I was like, I didn't like the food and I was like, अरे यार वो सब्जी कितनी अच्छी थी उस दिन, मैंने क्यों छोड़ दी. I literally thought that. See, मैं डरा नहीं रही हूँ किसी को. See, when you move to a hostel, first of all there is a change of place, and if you are going to other state, you are gonna have the change of language, the change of culture, the change of tradition and the food. And तुम लोगों ने पहले कभी सुना भी नहीं होगा कुछ नाम तो फिर तुमको खाना पड़ेगा, right? Because they are not gonna make you the food which you eat, right? वहाँ जो बनाते हैं वही खाना पड़ेगा. Especially starting में you won't like food and you will be like skipping it. मेरे को पसंद नहीं आ रहा है. I'm not gonna have lunch today. I'm not gonna have breakfast today. Don't do that. Like if you keep on skipping it, there will be a time when your body will become so weak that it can't take it anymore. And if you are thinking of surviving on Lays, Kurkure or those kind of things, definitely नहीं. ऐसा नहीं चलता. It's gonna have a huge impact on your health. They will not make only one curry or something. They will make at least 2-3 items so that you can choose the one which you can eat. Try to depend on more and more fruits. Starting में you won't be able to adjust with the food, so this is the time where you can depend on the salads or fruit. And yeah, take lot of dry fruits. Dry fruits in a hostel are like holy grail, trust me. See what happened to me, I started skipping meals, and after like 3 or 4 months I became so weak that I couldn't even hold a pen and write. Like I felt sick and I had a fever. Like when I went to the doctor, and he was like, your hemoglobin is like 6 right now. And I was like, what? No! I was so scared at the time. How can my hemoglobin go to 6? I was so shocked, and he was like, you might not be eating properly. That's what happens in a hospital. Then I realized, like, eat your food like a medicine. Trust me, or else you have to eat medicine as a food. Wow. Did I copy an internet quote or something? Okay, I didn't. Okay. So yes, but that's true. That's a true fact. If your hostel has a facility to cook, then try to make those small things which you can, like a sandwich you can make, or just that fried rice, that easy fried rice which you can make with all the already cooked rice, or an omelette. These are the things which will help you survive. And also don't forget to take a first aid kit with you. Especially have some band-aids, or a paracetamol, or a medicine for diarrhea, and especially Eno, don't forget that, and Gelusil, don't forget that, because see, food is a major change, and you're gonna have upset stomach when you go. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it won't. So especially make yourself a small first aid kit of yourself, and also have enough sleep. Starting में क्या होता है, there won't be anyone to ask to make you sleep. घर पे it's like 11 बज गए अब सो जाओ, 12 बज गए अब सो जाओ. Your parents will be like behind you. Here ऐसा नहीं होता है. So sometimes you might end up waking up till 2 or 3, and next day you have to get up for your classes. And when you lose this your sleep, and sometimes you might end up having nausea or vomitings and all these things. So yes, these do happen. I don't know कौन है जिनको नहीं होता है, but lucky those people are. So if you're again wondering what essentials to take for a hostel to live in and all, it's like basic things. Have your toiletries, whatever you use, the stuff, your skincare products, or your clothes, or your chappal. Don't take anything too much. You don't know like how the rooms are, and once you figure out what is your room, what is the capacity, then you can get your other stuff. And remember one thing, when you have roommates, you have to share some things. Don't be too that I am not gonna share anything with you. Don't touch my items. Don't touch this. Don't touch this. Don't do that. Like there are some things which you don't want, like very particular things. It's fine, but apart from that, you can share, and also sometimes you might also borrow something from them. So it will be fine. If your hostel has some kind of like activities, like some of the hostels they have some activities, and you can where you can participate and chill out. You definitely, I would suggest you to go and join these activities. It will be a fun thing for you, and at the same time you won't be bored also, and you will meet new people too here. You might meet people who have same interests. This time is never gonna come back. You will make good memories without even knowing. It will be a happy time. Like when you look back into your life, you'll be like, अरे हम लोग hostel में ये करते थे, अरे हम ये करते थे. You have a lot of stories to tell people actually. Oh, I really miss my college hostel. We used to be so super active all the time. We used to do this, we used to do that. We were so happy. Yeah. Especially if you're going to a college hostel, you will have seniors. I mean, I don't know if ragging still happens. We used to have ragging, of course, but itna koi serious wala nahi tha. They used to, ask us to do some favors, like go to a tuck shop and get us this, or, write their records. But no, none of them were like too serious. At the end of the day, when you have your exams, or they will only help you out. I mean, that's what happened to us. Whenever we have exams, we used to like take our books and go to them and ask them to, mark all the important questions what they are coming in. So maybe some of them will help you in building your goals, your ambitions, and you never know, right? So but if something is too much and if it is like a forceful act, then you should definitely raise a complaint or something. Don't take hostel as a hostel. Treat it as your second home or home where you hang out with friends. You and your roommates can also, make that room decorative, or you can DIY your room so that it will be aesthetically good and you want to come back to that room and all. You will enjoy the time. And it is difficult when you first move to a hostel, but eventually everything will fall in place. It has to fall in place. And the most important thing is maintain hygiene. When you are in hostel and when you are living with other people, you have to maintain hygiene. Keep your room clean. Keep your bathroom or washroom clean. See, once you use your washroom, make sure it's clean for the other person to use it. So yeah, try to maintain hygiene. Hygiene is very necessary, especially it is also necessary for your health. You don't have to end up having any bacterial infections and all. So yeah, try to always keep hygiene in check. So that's all for today's video. Hope you guys like it and hope you find this video helpful. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on my Instagram where I post a lot about skincare. If you are a skincare junkie and all, so please join my skincare cult. So that's it and have a great day. Bye.